Welcome back to Let Us Learn to Lead video series on free open source software designed by M. Srinivasan, Training Associate Mathematics, Zonal Institute of Education and Training, Mumbai. Self-learning contents in video form on GeoGebra, a dynamic mathematics software, is presented at this video series. To view the contents, you may join Google Classroom by using the class code 73AUMBO. In this video, you will learn designing a worksheet to calculate arithmetic mean of grouped data. For preparing this video lecture, I used Windows 10 operating system, licensed version, GeoGebra 5.0, a free open source software, and free open source screen recorder software. Let us start. Let me show you what type of worksheet I will be designing. I will be designing a worksheet to find the mean of grouped data where variables and frequencies are given. What is the advantage? You know that this problem can be given to the children maybe on the board, or you can use Excel worksheet and all. But here, if this marks and number of students I can change, automatically it will change over here. For example, I will tell them the frequency table and then the multiplication and their answer and the final answer also I can show it to the children. Is it okay? Now here you can change this. For example, if I change it into 15, for example. Okay, see, automatically 50 has become, and final answer is also getting changed. This is one advantage of this particular worksheet, where we will be designing this worksheet so that the values of the variables and the frequencies are under our control. Let us try to design this. Let us try to design this worksheet using a GeoGebra Classic 5 worksheet. And here in the graphics view, I am removing this grid and the axis. This algebra view I will keep it so that it is required for us to see the list. Well, now I want to enter the variables and the frequencies into this GeoGebra. For that, all the values are to be entered inside a curly bracket. For example, I am just starting a curly bracket. Enter the values separated by comma, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Then simply enter. Now the list has been formed. Similarly, again in the curly bracket, let me enter the frequencies. 3, 5, 4, 3, 5. Just I am writing some numbers. Okay, these two have been entered. Now these entries which I have made, I want to transform it into an Excel worksheet or spreadsheet. For that, go to this view, go to this spreadsheet. Now the spreadsheet has been opened now, in which here you can have variable, you can have frequency. Now whatever the values, if you are put here, it has to come here. Therefore, open this f of x, click this is equal to, you type element, E-L-E, element. It will automatically open. Type L1, the list, okay, small L1, sorry, and it should be small L1, then position as 1. Is it okay? Enter. You see 10 has come over here. Now you drag it, second, third, fourth and fifth. It will be the same thing. Put it over here and change it into 2. And automatically it comes here. Put it here and change it into 3. Here we are getting the third position, then the fourth position, then here you are doing the fifth position. Okay, here we have to go for frequency. The same thing is equal to ELE, element, I think capital, ELE MENT. I think it has to come element. Okay, 1 minute, I will do once again. Is equal to ELE, element. Okay, it has come. The list is, second list is L2, small L2, position is 1. Okay, now you see the 3 has come over here. Again, drag it. In this, you change it into position number 2. Here you, position number 2, enter. Here you change it into position number 3. No need to type it. That is why I am doing it. Maybe a shortcut. Position number 4 and position number 5. Okay, normally we will be interested to express it in the form of a table to the children. For that you can have here as marks. Here you can have number of students. Okay, what should come over here? It is very simple. A2 has to come over here, is equal to capital A2. Automatically it has come. Here what has to come now? A3 is equal to A3. Okay, is equal to A4 is equal to A5 is equal to A6. Automatically what the frequencies okay, enter. What has to come in the frequencies is equal to B2 is equal to B2. Fantastic. Is equal to B3 is equal to B4 is equal to B5 is equal to B6. Fantastic. Now I think you can make any changes here. Now you can make it into bold and you can make it in the middle. Everything you can do. Suppose if you want to color it also, you can color it. By making use of it, you can color it. Okay, well, now this can be made and then make bold. Right click it, select it, right click it is create a table. You see the table has come. Okay, now you can come back. Okay, I think you can have heading if you want mean of group data. Okay, now you can ask the question to the children. Find the mean mark or a mean mark. Is it okay? Now you are giving the problem to the children. Now the children will be ready to do the problem. Now let us go for its calculation now. That's also very simple. Here you know that it is in A2. Therefore here you can have x. Okay, you can have small x. Okay, sorry. Here you can have x. I think line will come, therefore just remove it. Okay, then here you can have f. Here you can have fx. Okay, what is x here? Is equal to A2. Okay, you know that it is A2. What should become here? Is equal to A3. Now sometime what will happen when you drag it, it will come. For example 30, 40, 50. Oh, it has come. The frequencies is equal to, you know that it is B2. Okay, I think you see. Oh sorry, I think it should be is equal to element. I think it is sometime it will be delayed. Wait for it. That has to come. It should be L1. Oh, sorry. L1, comma 2. Okay, 20 has come over here. Okay, well, now everything is there. Now this is equal to, I think this has already gone. Element. I think if it is gone there, then something problem is there. L2, comma 1. Okay. Now this is equal to, now you got it as it is equal to the same thing. Okay. Now you can get over here as B3 is equal to B3. Okay, I think it is also going there. Okay. Now let us type over here as element. Once again we will type, no problem. Element of L2, comma 2. Is it okay? Okay. I think I will drag it. This I will make it into 3. Okay. This I will make it into 4. This I will make it into 5. No problem. Now I think you can do it either you can type here also this number also. B11, B12, B314, that B11, C11, that also you can do. Okay. Now here we have to find the multiplication of these 3 numbers. Is it okay? These 2 numbers. Okay, what is the position now? A2, A11 and B11. Okay, is equal to A11 multiplied by B11. Got it? Is equal to, what is the A12 into B12. Okay, is equal to A13 into B13. Okay, is equal to A14 into B14. Okay, then A15 is equal to A15 into B15. Okay, I think you got it. Now you want the summation of this. Whenever you click this, then the tool will open over here. When you click this spreadsheet, this tool will open. Go to the sigma. Okay, sorry. I think you have to keep it in a place. You want here, press sigma, question mark will come, drag this. You got the summation. Sigma Fi also you want, again sigma, then drag it. Oh, you got it. This table once again you can make it bold and you can have it all of them, and you can have a color for it. Okay, you can have a color, you can have a color for this. It is left to you. I think you can do any number of coloring and all. I think all of you know how to do it. Okay, well, now this values which you are having it, remember this is C16 and this is B16. You have to remember that C16, B16. Okay, well, we will come back now. We will tell the children that what is arithmetic mean. For that I have already typed that arithmetic mean formula. I will type that formula and I will just put it over here. Sigma Fi xi by sigma Fi. This can be typed in your making use of this latex formula and you can type it. Okay, I am just putting it directly over here, arithmetic mean. Okay, now for the children you should show them that what is sigma Fi xi. I will show it in the latex formula. Then here sigma inside Fi xi. Therefore, Fi into xi. It should be Fi. Therefore, F. Then in place of A, it should be I into xi. I think you can type making use of underscore also. There won't be any problem. Okay. Now, what is the number here? It is C16. Therefore, from the object, you select C16. Okay, got it. Okay, then again go to this ABC. You have to go for latex formula. Sigma Fi. You have to go to that here. Then here you convert it into F. This you convert it into I. Is equal to. From the table it is B16. For come back. B16. Got it. Again go to this here. Let us try to find its value. That is C16. Capital, you have to better to use capital. C16 divided by D16. D16. Okay. I think it should be 31. I hope so. Oh, sorry. I think we have done it wrongly. I think I will delete it. It should be C16. I think I typed wrongly. C16 divided by B16. I think already I told you whenever you are typing it, whenever it changes into blue color only, it is available. Okay. Okay, now it is coming as 31. Okay, well, now let us go for this ABC once again and then tell the children that what is the final answer now. Therefore, mean latex formula is equal to latex formula A by BC. Then here in the numerator, you should have C16 and in the denominator you should have B16. Fantastic. Okay, is equal to, now the value is A, small a. Small a will be at the bottom. Okay, you got the answer now. Okay, now what is the advantage of this? Let us see how we can make use of this. You see, you can go for this navigation bar where you can have this arithmetic mean and then the tables and so on. Okay, now the table is not coming over here. Therefore, go to this view. Table also we can give it to the children. Go to the spreadsheet view. Okay, now here this table can be converted and shown here. But remember here one cell is vacant. If the cell is vacant, you cannot create the table. Therefore, in that you type something. For example, I type this. Something I type. Then right click. Go to this create the table. Okay, I think the child got the table also. Okay, well, now I think you can cut short it. Everything you can remove it. You can first ask the children to do the mean marks of the following data. Is it okay? Now, how to have different problems. Now all of you may be interested to have different problem. For that I am telling you that what you have to do. Go for this. Very simple. Okay, I will do it in this geometry view. That will be enough. Okay. For that input box, go for first caption. For example, marks. You attach AL1 with that. Finish. Okay. Again go for the again input box. Then go for number of students, or you can have frequencies. Okay. Link L2 with that. Okay. Link L2 with that. Okay. Now these are all ready now with you now. These are all ready. Now you see, whenever I am changing, for example, here I am changing this into 13. This I am changing it into 13. You see, there also it changes. Okay. Now let us see how the child will be knowing the answer. For example, for him, this is the final answer, arithmetic mean, everything. The child will be doing the arithmetic mean for this. Now after this problem is over, I can change the marks also. For example, instead of 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, I can have any number of marks. Then I can do the changes also. For example, this I will take it into 15. Enter. You see, automatically it changes. Therefore, by making use of a single worksheet, you are having the control over the values and control over the frequencies. But the only thing which you have to remember is, this worksheet you can do changes only for 5 entries as a variable and 5 frequencies. If you want to do the problem for more of that, then go back to the original problem, change L1 and L2. For example, here in this graphing, you are having this L1, you have to go for it. The list you have to change, list you have to add, list you have to add. Then in the Excel worksheet also you have to do, and you have to do the corresponding changes. For what are the advantages? There's so many advantages are there. You can show the problem to the children. You see, you can show the problem to the children, ask them to do it, and then they can verify the answer. Okay, again you can have one more problem by changing only the values, the marks and the number of students. Again they can go for one more problem. For highly interesting. Therefore, let us learn to lead.